Hi everyone, I'm Tristan, and today I'm going to help you improve your TOEIC score and your overall English. We will look at two difficult TOEIC questions from the reading portion, and I'll show you the quick and easy way to get the answers. So let's get started. Here's the first question. Okay, let's first start by looking at one key vocabulary for TOEIC. This comes up fairly often when it says for approximately 15% of the total. Approximately means about that number. So it could be a little higher than that number or a little lower. For example, I could say the population of Canada is approximately 40 million. Now, it could be 39.5 million, it could be 41 million, but it is close to that number. So we use approximately before a number. So now go to the question. Let's read the sentence to get the overall idea and simplify. First, we do not need to focus on when looking at overall sales. So just remove that. All we need to focus on is the second part. It says management found that dairy products blank for 15% of the total sales. So if the store sold $1,000 in goods, 150 of this was dairy products. So that would be 15%. So now let's eliminate the first answer. B. We will eliminate materialize. Materialize is a verb. That means to take place or start to exist, to start to happen. An example, my plan was to open a bakery in the residential community, but it didn't materialize, so it didn't happen because of rules and regulations. Now, a little note, usually materialize is used in a negative sentence. For example, it failed to materialize. It didn't materialize. It will not materialize. As you can see, dairy products didn't materialize for 15% of the total. This is strange. Dairy products didn't start to exist for 15%. The grammar is correct, but it is a strange sentence. So we will eliminate D. Next, eliminate C, consist. When you use consist, you need consist of 99.99% of the time. Remember the form. A large thing consists of smaller thing. For example, the class consists of 10 men and 5 women. The dish consists of pork, spices, tomatoes, onions, and yogurt. So consists of. As you can see in this TOEIC question, consists of would be wrong for two reasons. First, there is no of. We do not have an of. We have for. And second, you would need to say 15% of all sales consists of dairy products. So, two reasons we eliminate consists. So now we have A and B. Which one should we eliminate? Well, we should eliminate A, comprise. Why? Well, it's because of the for. When you use comprise, the form is small things comprise big things or percentage. You do not need for. An example, there are 20 employees at the company, 14 are men. So men comprise 70% of all employees, or men comprise 70% of the workforce. There is no for. Therefore, the best answer is account, and that is the collocation account for. Account for means make up, comprise, compose, is responsible for. An example, men account for 70% of the workforce, not men account of, on, in. They account for. Therefore, for this TOEIC question, the best answer is B. Dairy products account for, so they comprise, they compose approximately 15% of total sales. So to get this answer, you had to be aware the for. And we know account for as the verb. Let's go to the next question. Well, I've got some bad news. Grammar will not help you. I'm sorry to disappoint you. This question is all about phrasal verbs. So, this question will be done quickly. First, let's look at the basic idea. The first section is passive. It says, is often singled blank. So we are starting with the object. We are not starting with the subject. If we made it active, so starting with the subject, we would see, although people often single blank a lack of affordable housing. And passive, although a lack of affordable housing is often singled blank. Now, affordable housing means houses, apartments, condos, townhouses, shelters that most people can afford, that most people have enough money to buy or rent. So the idea is people say not enough affordable housing is increasing homelessness, but people in the cities say there are other reasons. So people focus on a lack of affordable housing. Well, the phrasal verb we will use, and this is the answer, will be single out. Single out is to choose one thing from a group and put the most focus on. Now, it is usually something negative. For example, the coach singled him out as the worst player on the team. Now, passive voice, he was singled out as the worst player on the team. So the coach focused on him, pointed at him, and said, you are the worst player. It's kind of a mean coach. The common form is someone is singled out as something, or someone was singled out for verb ing. Once again, if we look at one more example, the movie has been singled out as the worst in history. So people focus on it. They pay attention to it and say, this is the worst. Therefore, for this Toeic question, the best answer is out. So, although a lack of affordable housing is often singled out as the reason for increasing homelessness, that means people focus on it. People say, this is the main reason. So, C. All right, this was a fast lesson, but I think we learned some new vocabulary, touched on grammar a little bit, but mainly about phrasal verbs. So please like, share, subscribe, do all those things, comment, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.